Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, where we bring you the latest and most detailed reviews from the world of motorcycles. In today's video, we'll be taking a very close look at the all-new 2026 Yamaha XS650. We'll go through every element of its design, examine how it feels from the rider's perspective, dive deep into its engine and performance, and also talk about pricing and value for money. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this bike such a compelling machine for both nostalgic riders and the new generation of motorcyclists. First impressions are everything, and Yamaha clearly knows this. As you approach the XS650 from the front, the design immediately speaks to you with confidence. The headlamp is a masterstroke in blending classic heritage with modern functionality. It's a round LED unit, paying homage to the vintage XS models from the 70s and 80s. But the light signature is unmistakably 2026. A crisp, halo-styled daytime running light encircles the lamp, giving it an unmistakable identity even from a distance. The forks are sturdy but elegant, with brushed metal finishes that suggest durability and style in equal measure. The front fender hugs the wheel tightly, painted in the same rich finish as the tank, creating a sense of seamless flow across the motorcycle's profile. The dual disc brakes, with ABS standard, add both visual aggression and a practical promise of safety, making sure you can rein in the bike's power with confidence. Shifting your gaze to the side profile, this is where Yamaha has absolutely nailed the balance between heritage styling and contemporary lines. The tank is sculpted with a slight teardrop curve, evocative of the original XS650, yet subtly modernized with sharper edges that make it look fresh. The paintwork options are striking: deep metallic blues, classic gloss black, and even a heritage-inspired cream and gold edition that will send waves of nostalgia through older fans of the XS series. The branding is minimal but bold, with a simple Yamaha badge on either side of the tank and an embossed XS650 mark near the side panels. The seat is flat, extending just enough for two uprighting but clearly designed with a rider-first mindset. It's wrapped in premium stitching and cushioning, a significant upgrade from the Spartan seats of earlier retro bikes. The frame is tubular steel, exposed just enough to remind you that this is an honest-to-goodness motorcycle, not a machine hiding behind plastic. The exhaust pipes run low and parallel, finished in brushed stainless steel with a modern catalytic design tucked away neatly to meet emissions standards while keeping the classic twin exit look. Moving around to the rear, Yamaha has kept things clean and purposeful. The tail lamp is a slim LED strip integrated into the fender, with indicators mounted just wide enough to meet regulations without ruining the lines. The rear fender is short but sturdy, giving the bike a slightly aggressive stance while keeping spray and dirt under control. The rear wheel is muscular, wrapped in modern rubber that balances grip with classic tread styling. The chain drive is visible, reminding you that this is an authentic, mechanical machine at its core. The license plate bracket is positioned low, enhancing the minimalistic appeal of the back end, while the twin rear shocks give away the bike's old-school inspiration, though upgraded with modern adjustability to meet today's comfort and handling demands. But what truly defines the XS650 is not just its design, but the heart beating inside it. Yamaha has gone back to the iconic parallel twin-engine layout, and in the 2026 model, it's been completely re-engineered. The displacement remains at 650cc, a nod to its heritage, but everything else has been optimized with modern engineering. It's liquid-cooled now, though Yamaha has cleverly designed the casing to keep the classic air-cooled Fend look. The result is a bike that maintains the visual charm of its predecessors while delivering performance that is refined, efficient, and compliant with the latest environmental regulations. The engine produces around 68 horsepower and close to 58 Nm of torque, numbers that may not sound outrageous on paper but translate to an incredibly usable, balanced performance on the road. The throttle response is smooth, predictable, and linear, making it equally friendly for newcomers as it is rewarding for seasoned riders. The exhaust note is pure music, a deep, rumbling twin-cylinder sound that doesn't need to be loud to make you grin. It's the kind of soundtrack that connects you emotionally to the ride. On the road, the XS650 delivers a riding experience that is as versatile as it is enjoyable. The riding position is upright and natural, with handlebars positioned slightly wide for excellent control, and foot pegs set in a comfortable middle ground between sporty and relaxed. In city traffic, the bike feels nimble, It's relatively lightweight and responsive handling making quick maneuvers almost effortless. Out on the highway, the XS650 settles into a comfortable cruising rhythm. At around 100 km per hour, the engine hums along smoothly with minimal vibrations, a significant improvement from the vintage XS models, which were known for their buzzy character at higher revs. For those who want to push it harder, the bike doesn't disappoint to rev it up, and the parallel twin rewards you with a strong surge of power that feels spirited without being overwhelming. The suspension strikes an impressive balance, soaking up bumps in urban environments while staying composed through corners. It's not a razor-sharp sport bike, but that's not its mission. Instead, it's about delivering a confident, engaging, and fun ride that makes you want to stay in the saddle all day. Fuel efficiency is another area where Yamaha has been smart. The 2026 XS650 offers around 25 to 28 km per liter, depending on riding style, making it both economical and practical for daily commuting and weekend adventures alike. The fuel tank holds just over 14 liters, which means you can expect a solid range before needing to stop for fuel. Add to that Yamaha's reliability and the relatively simple mechanics of a parallel twin, and you've got a bike that isn't just fun to ride but also easy to own and maintain. Of course, the big question for many riders is the price. Yamaha has positioned the XS650 in a very competitive bracket. Depending on the market, it's expected to start at just under $9,000, with higher trims and special editions going up to around $10,500. That puts it squarely in competition with other modern classics and mid-range naked bikes. But Yamaha is banking on its heritage appeal, its refined engineering, and its everyday usability to set it apart. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that strategy. For riders who want a motorcycle that combines the soul of a retro machine with the dependability and technology of a modern one, this price point makes the XS650 an incredibly compelling option. As we come to the end of this detailed review, it's clear that Yamaha has struck gold with the 2026 XS650. It isn't just a rehash of a classic model for nostalgia's sake, nor is it an entirely new motorcycle trying to cash in on retro trends. It's a thoughtful, balanced blend of old and new. The design cues pay respect to its past, the engine delivers the character that made it famous while eliminating the flaws that held it back, and the overall package is one that works for both the romantic rider who remembers the golden age of motorcycles and the modern commuter who just wants a reliable, stylish, and enjoyable machine. So, is the 2026 Yamaha XS650 worth your attention? Absolutely. It's not just a motorcycle, it's an experience, a connection between generations of riders, and a reminder of why we fell in love with bikes in the first place. That wraps up our in-depth look at Yamaha's latest offering. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Global Bike Buzz for more details.